What's up, you guys? Welcome or welcome back. Um, let's see. Let's get a brief read. Just a brief one. I need to clear out some energy or see what's going on here. I hope you guys are doing good today. I have not been extremely sociable, but it's hard for me to be sociable when I have to fight to be sociable, something that really does come natural to me. Um, so when I have to fight to be sociable, it really feels as if somebody's playing in my fucking energy. Um, and I just, let's see who it is or what it is or what's going on. I just feel like it's something going on in the energy, and you know, yeah. Even my son, and actually, I'm gonna say it's really him um, that I noticed the difference in. But then once he got out of that and started being, like himself, then I felt like I needed to go in. It's like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Nobody's gonna be in your energy. Nobody's gonna be in mine. Even if it was my son running into mine, who's running into yours? Or if it's me unknowingly bumping into my child's energy, what's bumping up against me? Something is bumping up against one of us. Something going on here. Because otherwise, we don't really bump heads. We don't really have, a lot of, uh, I don't know. We just typically be on the same page. And when we're not, we know why. And usually we're adamant about it, so it's very clear. We make it very aware to one another what we don't like. We be talking. Me and my son be talking. Matter of fact, this morning we was getting on the same page about something and had just like healed something, and I was just confirming some things. I like to check in with him periodically just to make sure that according to his standards I'm doing what he would want me to do, that he's happy. Because, he got options. I can move things around and, make it possible for him to do something different. Um, but, he said he was happy. He liked the way that things were. And I asked him if he wanted to do something different. He was very clear with his yes and no's of what he like and what he don't like. And he even told me when it was enough to just relax. Chill. That's what he tells me. Chill. All right, so anyway, 144 on the clock. All praise to the Most High. Trust your intuition over mine. What are the vibes, Spirit? What are the current vibes? She's a wonder of with a lasso of truth, tames wild beasts naturally and effortlessly. Someone's very honest. Their honesty, their clarity, maybe even their communication style or communication abilities, it gives light. And you may have wild beasts around you who, honestly, if they knew the truth or if they saw the light, they probably just act right. So, some people will do what they need to when they got a reason to, and sometimes they're not going to be the reason. But sometimes they're not going to be the reason. Something else could be. Like, this could be somebody who would. It's easier for them to do something on behalf of someone else than it is to do it for themselves. Like, they'll do it for their children, they'll do it for their wife, they'll do it for their husband, they'll do it for their family, their mother, their father, their sister, brother, whatever, friend, coworker. They'll do it for everybody else but not themselves. Or this is someone who has been kept in a space of darkness. They did not, or a space of confusion. There were things that they were not aware of. There were illusions, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So finding out the truth makes it easy for this person to do what they need to do. They were confused. They were in the dark. They didn't know what was going on. I don't know if that was happening intentionally and deliberately, but it does feel like someone intentionally and deliberately decided to turn the lights on. Sorry, y'all. Being perfectionist with this little, my cup thing on the wall. I just put it on there, and it ain't like I can fix it. It's got to be what it is, but... All right. Anyway, what's going on with the last... Ooh, I cannot make it up. I cannot make it up. Action, bravery, determination. Another sword coming out with She's a Wonder with the lasso of truth. That's the Queen of Swords energy. You could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. Man, your light is blinding, or your truth is blinding. You're bringing skeletons out the closet. You're clearing up shit that people probably didn't even know you had to deal with, or you're clearing up shit that people didn't know even know they were dealing with, or that they had to deal with. Yeah, we have avoidance. So you could be bringing a lot of things to light, or there are a lot of things that are coming to light that have been kept hidden or something like that. Okay. Let's see. Wisdom, experience, and hidden knowledge. You could be throwing a book at somebody. I'm hearing, if it's too nasty, spit it back at me. That's 3 more. Abracadabra. I'm up like my Viagra. Lil Wayne, but I can't think of the name of the song. Is it 3-Peat? I don't know. I think so. I think it's 3-Peat. 3-Peat. But anyway, the Holy Trinity. Somebody's being seen as the Holy Trinity. Somebody is being seen as a wonder, a lasso of truth. People could be seeing like you are very self-sacrificing. Someone is aware of this. You may have sacrificed for the benefit of everyone else and then cut yourself out of something, or put yourself on a chopping block. Like you like, I don't know, somebody is selfless as fuck, but that's not usually the rap that a Queen of Swords gets. They're usually the... People want to call them a bitch, but if they're really a Queen of Swords in the upright, they just be right all the time. Like they just be on point. It's irritating almost how on point they can be, or how right they can be. Like, damn, is it anything you don't know? Is it anything you don't see? Is it anything you can't do? Like, what the fuck? Like, people, I don't know, but people could get irritated by you. You may dumb yourself down just for the benefit of some of the people that you connect to, just so that they don't feel some type of way or start acting different around you. It's because of your experiences. You have a lot of experiences, and then you're also like not codependent or anything. You be doing your own thing with grace, mystery, and psychic abilities. The black cat. So you know what black cats do. Some people who are superstitious, they fear you. They fear the way you behave. They fear your natural calm or peace, like your acceptance of reality, but then doing it peacefully. Or you may even enjoy spending time with yourself, like solitude. You could just be weird. Like, I'm talking about, like, you may really enjoy being with your kids and spending time with your children. You may choose your family over your friends, or you may choose situations that are comfortable to you. So maybe it could be friends over family. Like, it's just, there's something that is against the grain that you do, but the way that you do it and how it works for you, though people would judge it initially, so you probably get a lot of backlash, or a lot of people who misjudge you initially, and then you may even find that there are people who are committed to misunderstanding and misjudging you, because the light is so blinding. So those are demons. They really just be wanting to they just be wanting to find something on you. Okay, but you're probably too squeaky clean, and those could be the people that you avoid, so that turns them even more like angry and mean and vengeful because you don't like them. But it's not that you don't like who they are. You may see who they are and like that when they bring that out, but a lot of times people don't be their truth, so you don't like that fake shit around you. Yeah, you don't fuck with people like that, because I'm hearing that's that shit I don't like, or I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. I'm just hearing that. It's 1,000 niggas in the spot. I'm walking through them. I don't talk to these niggas. Okay, like you don't even. There's some people you don't deal with because of how they talk or what they're about. It's just too much fake fuckery. You don't have anything to say. Okay. So you may avoid certain people, especially if they try to pretend to be one thing or they're really trying to do something different and you can see through it. You don't be fucking with it at all. And this is not something that is like fleeting. It's not a momentary thing. This is just really who you are. Like you could be the nicest person in the world, but when people try to play you, then that sword comes out. I'm also getting like Sigma energy, male or female. You could be an alpha, but you're a very honest one, not an egotistical one. So you may be considered to be more Sigma like. Or at least when you're in your feminine energy, when you're on chill mode, you're more like a Sigma type. Like people don't know what's going on with you. They want to know though. You have this calm, peaceful presence that I was talking about. Is scary for some people. Your light is blinding. Like people want to come towards you, but they become insecure. They become very self-aware. It's like you just see straight through them. You know exactly what they're doing and why. So it's like people cannot hide. If somebody's trying to hide around you, they can't hide. There's someone who's trying to hide around you and they can't hide. There could be someone who's trying to hide in your energy and you're catching them as it's happening. They can't hide. So people's skeletons are coming out. Things that they've been able to hide from you before, something has changed. So you could be in this swords, queen of swords, king of swords energy more than typically. Like you're in it more now, so. But like I said, it comes natural, so it could just be when life calls you to. Your experience, someone doesn't want you to pay attention to your primal instincts, but your primal instincts are guiding you around things that you have been triggered by because of fear. But these are fears that likely you have conquered. But if you're not conscious in the moment, you won't adjust how you behave with people who trigger you that way. Instead, you could cower to fear. Like you could take a knee to it. So you're standing up to something that usually it can become something that you would just want to, I mean, whoever this is, if they play in your energy and they're running from somebody, they're coming in with fear. So what would it get you to do? Become fearful and run and hide behind somebody. It's a cycle. It would continue to go on. You're like stopping or breaking some kind of chain because you refuse to be played this way, or you refuse to stay this way, or you refuse to bow down to whatever this suppressing energy is, or whatever this fuckery is, or this sorcery, some kind of fuck shit that don't belong. You're not going to deal with it. So whoever is being fake and phony, you're not going to be any part of it. And I'm getting whoever this is that poured a fake and phony cup, they're going to have to drink up. Whatever this fake shit is that they've created, they're going to have to live it and deal with it, but this is not going to become a part of your reality. Yeah, we have masks. I feel like this is mask off, but you could be putting your mask on for duality, protection, and for caution. So your instincts are telling you that people are not being their truth. So it could be telling you that you don't need to expose or be transparent with as much as you typically would. This could also mean that you may be aware of certain things that you could be of help or of use or of value, but you're choosing not to because your light is telling you not to. Like your clarity, your truth of a situation is alerting you to the fact that there is some shit that has not been cleared out, some shit that is not all the way right, and that is, it just doesn't have a place in your life. That person, whoever that is, there is somebody here who could be lying to you. They could be lying to you. They also could just hold an energy of continuously wanting to hide. So maybe they haven't lied to you specifically because they don't have anything really that they need to hide from you, but they just have a lot of things like in their closet that they cannot bring to light, that they don't want to. Someone's just not open. And your transparency, it's hard for you to connect with people who are hiding too many things. It's just not a good fit. Okay, so there could be somebody that you're bumping heads with, and that's why. They're just trying to hide too much, and you can see, and so it's causing some kind of reaction. I feel like someone is running from your clarity, but they could even be trying to like sip from your cup or be in your energy to hide from your clarity. Like they're trying to, it's like you being like, hey, did you spill this? And it's like your kid or your dog or your cat, they run behind you to hide from it. It's like, no, I'm talking to you. Bring your butt out here. Did you do it or not? Like, I'm just asking you, but they're going to hide behind you, and hopefully maybe you'll just think that it's somebody else, or that you didn't see anything, or nobody's here. So I don't know, maybe it's you, maybe it just magically happened, I don't know. But it's something going like that. Okay, so yeah, because we have avoidance, there could be people who are avoiding you right now just because of your clarity, and because it could be loud. Your clarity could just be loud. It's like people stepping up on your porch and thinking, you know, this is a safe place to hide. But then look, as they get close, the lights are on. And you actually could not even be inside the house. So you're greeting them at the door like, oh, what are you lurking around my house for? Excuse me, can I help you? Like with a sword in your fucking hand, or with the lasso of truth. You could, like I'm saying, you armed. You're armed. So people, yeah, armed and dangerous. Like people are afraid because these are people who may be like plotting to do things, to see things, to plot things or whatever. They're trying to create something, but they can't do this shit. They can't do anything because as they're creeping up, thinking that you're not paying attention, the lights come on. And then, like, the floodlights come on. And here you are standing there with a fucking sword in your hand. Like, what's up? Can I help you? Everything all right? You need anything? What's up? What's good? I don't know. What's avoidance? In stone, I'm carved, let alone in the cold. I was watching over, protecting stories untold. So at one point in time, there were stories, there are things that you were not bringing to light, things you weren't talking about, things that you would not say. You were giving someone protection, or you were protecting somebody, maybe that's someone that you don't even need to protect, or someone that wasn't protecting you. So this could be you avoiding becoming part of the darkness, like going to the other side where you become weighed down and suppressed, not just because of the things that you're hiding. Even this person here, they could be holding on to skeletons or secrets that aren't even theirs to keep. These are other people's shit that they're dealing with, that they're hiding, that they're keeping, their stories and the things that they know and the things that they've told that they don't want anybody else to know. You're not holding on to that shit anymore. Because what it was doing to you is making you like a slave to this darkness. You felt like a slave to this darkness, like you had to protect or keep these secrets or keep something hidden or whatever. For a lot of you, this looks like a plot. I swear, it just looks like a plot. It looks like a plot against someone who literally is only honoring their truth and has done nothing but speak the fucking truth. This may be someone who really, you could trust them even if you don't want to. Like, you may not want to because they're not the typical, you don't really understand their type of person, but there is something that is blinding about their light. The way that they move, it's just right. It makes sense. You trust them as a person. You know, you may not like them and everything that they do because you don't understand them, but you trust them. This could even be the person who is wearing a mask with you. This could be someone who wants to take their mask off because they're done protecting people who lie. What you want, baby? More pizza? Yeah. Okay. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. Alright. Can you get it out the microwave yourself? Yeah. Okay, go. Can you get it out the microwave yourself? Yeah. Okay, go ahead and stop it. Take it out, boo. Let me see. Hold on. Press that button again at the top. Nope, let me get it. Let me show you. Press this one right here. It says stop. Press it. Press it hard. Yeah. Now. See? It's a lock button. I don't even know. It's supposed to keep you out of there. Thank you. You're welcome. You very welcome and my pleasure. Today, okay, my battery about to go. But today, I've been eating cheese pizza with my son. I've been craving pizza, and I end up settling for cheese pizza with him just because it's only me, and he only likes the cheese pizza. He used to pick toppings off. He don't like to do that anymore. So every time I get a pizza for myself, it just be a waste because I only need like a couple slices. So anyway, what I decided was, well, we could do Jets and I can get like, half super special because I like all of the stuffs. And, well, most of the stuffs. And then his half can just be cheese. So I'm thinking that's what we're about to do. And because of the way that I was trying to make the pizza, anyway, it don't matter. But either way I did it, it was still going to be like probably 25, 30 bucks. And that's fine because with Jets, I'll probably eat it all day. Well, I let him choose which pizza he want, and I'm showing him Jets. And at first he was like, yes. And I was like, good, we agree on, a pizza spot because I don't want no Little Caesars. This boy ended up scrolling up and was like, right here. Little Caesars. But I'm not even mad, and I'm still probably gonna get me a little 4-corner super special or something. But I'm just over there looking at that pizza and I'm just like, it do be good, but I don't want that. I want a grown-up pizza. And that's what the fuck I'm gonna have today. So, cause period. All right, what? Oh, but what was the point? It's just funny to me. I remember as a kid, I know my parents was happy. They was only $5 and they only $7 now. So that just made me happy. Like, you a cheap date, little boy. You a cheap date. Still. Parents used to love those $5 high readies, boy, with the pepperoni on there. I did too. I fuck them up. But, when I'm really craving some pizza, I need my toppings. It's going to be Jerry's or it's going to be Jets. He don't eat Jerry's. We tried them already. He don't like them. He do not like their cheese pizza. Okay. What's the grimoire? Necromancer. Amidst the whispers of the dead where mysteries are spread, what should have been gone still here remains. Yeah, so you already know there's something, someone's trying to hide something from you. Someone wants you to think that something is different than it is. It ain't different yet, and you can see the truth. You know that. And I say yet, so maybe there are changes that are occurring, or maybe I don't know, but I just said yet, so maybe it's happening. But it's not happened. It hasn't happened. It's not here. Whatever these changes are that you would need to see, your experience is just telling you that this is a situation where someone is hiding and someone trying to hide in your energy. Someone just, okay, so that's kind of like using you. You feel used by somebody and it's not enough for you, or you don't like it. You don't, like, what are you doing? What are you, like, what is this? I'm good on this. I'm good on this connection. I don't need a connection to hide. I don't need to hide. Some of you may already know how to stealth your energy or how to get away. Because I was going to say, like, maybe you have, like, spiritual monitoring. You feel like you have monitoring spirits. And in those situations, typically, that's probably why you seek the comfort of like relationships that are also soul ties. And it's because that soul, that binding soul contract can push out or blow back other people who would want to get, in that space. So it does create a more protective space, especially if you're connecting with someone who's more closed off as you or than you, or someone who has more boundaries instilled than you actually do. You benefit from their protection. Same way like with children. We can have boundaries set up where people do not feel like they can approach us and say shit to us, but they will say shit to our children because really they want to say something to us, but they don't feel like they can. So they talk to our children instead. I just literally went through that. A guy talking to my son, And he looked like, you know, actually he was fine. He was fine. He was there with his son, who looked a little younger than Liam. So Liam had, you know, said hi to the little boy, and the guy came, you know, closer to us or whatever, but he didn't acknowledge me. He was just, I could feel his energy. I can feel when people's eyes are on me without being, you know, like, it doesn't mean they're going to say anything, but they're just aware of me because I'm alerted to them. So he spoke to my son, and then he was like, you know, look at that smile. I like that smile. Where you get that smile from? And so I was like, he was like, what? He was like, you must be a little shy because you ain't talking a whole lot, but you smiling a whole lot. And I always smile when we're happy to get out and just feeling good. And my son really wasn't smiling. He had his chest puffed out. And I was like, yeah, he can be a little bit, but that's why his chest puffed out. And so then all of a sudden I was like, he got that ego out right now. That was just letting him know, like, this is like, you know what I'm saying? This is protected. Like, back your ass up. You don't really, like, what the fuck? You ain't said shit to your child. Your child on his way out the door. You interested in my child. I don't know. It just, anyway, look, the lights was on for me. And I was just like, because he was handsome and everything. But you didn't open the door for me. Somebody else was like, oh, man, you ain't going to get the door. And he opened the door for me. You didn't open the door for me. Somebody else opened the door for me. You talking to my son and asking him questions, and speaking on things that have nothing to do with him that are pulling and tugging at my energy. So what you really want to do is talk to me, which is fine. And honestly, if you want to know the truth, the way to get to me is through my child. If my child is okay with you, because I can tell, because he act different. If he's okay with you, then generally I will smile and acknowledge you as well. But sometimes I acknowledge people because my son, like, is puffing his chest out because somebody is coming toward us and they're just full of ego. Now, if you full of heart, my son will let you right in, and I'll have to be the one to set the boundaries. But you come through with that ego, it's going to depend on what the fuck you're on. And at that point, he was kind of like undecided is how my son was. I think he was more interested in his son than he was the father or whatever. But anyway, all of that to say, like, I was able to read this guy. Usually I can read a room. So whoever you are, you can read a room very well. Like I'm saying, you read energy like I'm reading these cards. Yes, baby. Juice. Oh, okay. You drink your pop already?
Yeah.
All right. I don't have no more juice boxes, but this.
Why?
Here, you can come right back and take it with you. Oh, you want it in your cup? Right here.
This.
The blue one?
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you for carrying your stuff to your room. I'll be done with my reading shortly. But I'm probably about to sit on. Oh, you know what? I might wait and get my pizza in a little bit because I forgot I still made that tuna fish. And I actually do want to eat it. And then, I don't know, we'll see, because we might have to go pick my pizza up too. If I get a coupon. Okay. You need a napkin?
Yeah.
Here. Here, Liam. Alright, I know my battery's about to go dead too, so let me finish this reading up. So what? I don't know. But I feel like some people can't handle your light. So what I said to my son, I feel like it shed a light on him because he got awkward. He got awkward after that. His child didn't get awkward. Liam didn't get awkward. I didn't feel awkward, but he got awkward. So whatever I was saying to my son, it must have shed a light on something that he was doing, or a light on him. And that's what I'm getting with this, is that there are things that have not even been said, things that are in somebody's head that you are able to see and bring to light, or offer clarity about it, or set it right or whatever. And you got people who don't like that because they're wearing masks on purpose. Hello. That's what the ego is for. We puff our chest out, we put our egos on so that people don't know all of our truths. And that is a protection. I'm the odd one out because I was raised that way. um there could be nothing hidden from the God above. So you might as well just clean all your shit up and be out here transparent and wearing your heart on your sleeve. That's where I came from. That was my reality. Of course, as I got out here, I'm like, oh my God, like I'm just like a walking billboard to get, taken advantage of. So I had to learn to tuck that hurt away and learn to grow some thicker skin and how to pretty much go in, to be more introverted than extroverted. I was taught to push and constantly be extroverted, even when I didn't want to. So that could be going on with you or whatever, but yeah, that's just what I'm getting. You could be more extroverted right now, or you're going through a time period where you are talking about the things that you didn't talk about before. And somebody is just amazed at how you are taming them or somebody else connected to them. And it's just with your truth, it's just with what you see, it's just your clarity. Okay, but someone sees you as wise and they feel like you have hidden knowledge about things that you aren't supposed to be wise to. Okay. So it's causing issues, but it's also, I feel like, drawing honest people toward you too. Okay, so that should read, you guys. That's what I got for you. The battery's about to go dead anyway. I will see you in the next live. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. I'm in love with your souls. Bye.